With Cavs Media Day providing Cleveland fans the world over with an opportunity to hear from many different faces within the organization, including President of Basketball Operations Kobe Oldman and Head Coach JB Bickerstaff, as well as a contingent of Cavs players, it's safe to say that there is a level of excitement and anticipation that hasn't been seen in Cleveland since the start of the second LeBron era back during the 2014-2015 season. And as is often the case, the media availability session kicked off with a ton of praise and admiration being levied upon Cleveland's young core. We should expect nothing less from the duo of Altman and Bickerstaff, as they have often done this over the course of the last few seasons. But with that being said, many other interesting things occurred and were said during Monday's festivities. From questions about Cleveland's beep test to Ricky Rubio pondering his eventual return, there were no shortage of topics to discuss. And one of the things that was said that really stuck with me came from one Caris LeVert, the 7th-year guard who was entering perhaps the most pivotal season of his career. When asked about whether or not starting was important to him or if he was open to different roles by Bleacher Report's Greg Schwartz, Caris responded with the following.
As a basketball player, you kind of just want to be in a position to help the team be successful, especially when you're on a good team, like we have here. I'm very confident in myself, that I can succeed in whatever role I'm thrown at. I've been a starter. I've came off the bench. I've done both my whole career. So, like I said, I'm a team guy. I've always have been. So, for me, it's whatever the team needs for me. I'll be ready to do that.
If you guys want to check out his full media availability session, I'll put the link to it in the description. Now, while this response may initially come off as falling under the category of saying the right thing, there's actually a lot to feel good about here. I also applaud Schwartz for asking it the way he did. Now, first off, let's harken back to just a short time ago before the Donovan Mitchell trade was one of the biggest storylines in town. Before that monumental deal was struck, there were serious concerns about whether or not Collin Sexton or Caris LeVert would be the starting two guard when the team opened the season against the Toronto Raptors. And while there were already reports that linked LeVert to the starting gig due to his fit and size, nothing was set in stone yet. This became a non-issue once Sexton and fellow Cavaliers Lauri Markkanen and rookie Ochai Agbaji were shipped out of town in favor of Mitchell. However, the trade left a glaring hole at the small forward position, which has been vacated by the departing Markkanen. And somehow, LeVert has gone from a possible shoo-in as a starting two guard to battling for the starting job at 3, all in the course of one offseason. And when you combine this with the fact that LeVert will be entering a contract year, you start to see the makings of a make-or-break campaign for him. And quite honestly, he has no choice but to ball out in whatever role they want him to play this upcoming season. The good news is that the Michigan State product appears genuinely open-minded and willing to help the team in any way possible. There's a level of maturity to that the team could really use right now with so many young players fighting to earn their respect right now. From Isaac Okoro and Dean Wade to Lamar Stevens and Dylan Windler, everyone is trying to get fed. LeVert is no different, but he seems to be okay with accepting either role as long as he is helping the team reach another level of success. One thing's for certain. Whether or not this man starts or comes off the bench, the Cavs better give him a hefty share of minutes.